webcam. Guess it's gonna work now. Seems like it. Hopefully there's nothing private here. Webcam work now. Seems like it. Okay, it's working now. Let's skip this. Let's do Stream Deck from the iPad. Okay. Well, I'm going to code. This is mezcal, by the way. It's like tequila, but better. I'm gonna code on my OpenTorch project. It's a good combination, obviously. So I'm going to go through some issues and pull requests. Let's see. Here is this one. I know it's a feature request, but it's like 3 lines of code, no test, nothing. So it's probably a good idea. But I want to rethink it anyway. I'm not sure that's the exact solution to add an option like this. So another pull request suggested that where was it? I think it was also go to multi-select. No. What was the option? I think it was option to push new items to the list without the user typing in anything or changing it. But I should probably show you first what this project is about if you're completely new. So it's this project. There's this prompt for the command line, which is called Inquirer, and I made like a plugin to that or separate prompt to that. That's autocomplete because the Inquirer one is very static. So while you can do some things with some dynamic with RxJS or something was called, which is a bit complicated to be honest. I never used it, but some observable logic, and you could create it based on previous answer. You could create new prompts, new questions to be answered, and which is good, but then you have to like chain your question, create other questions. So what this my prompt does is, if I do the example here, and if I do the example, it is an autocomplete prompt. So you type in what you want, like banana, and it searches for you and gives you a list of things. I just type A. Everybody of these have an A in them, so they match. And I can choose from the list, or I can type something completely different if I want. That is, if I want to just this is the mode where it's called suggest only. So instead of it only suggests. So if you want it, you press tab. But you can add apple pie, for instance, and you can type whatever you want in this mode. In this other mode, you can only search. So you California, for instance, you get California and Carolina, because I have some fuzzy searchers, you get Carolina as well. And you can't type anything, you have to select something. So when you press enter, you choose selected item. So California, for instance. These are all the things. This is not my prompt, so let's just choose something. It's much more for testing. Anyway, so oh fuck, you didn't see it because I had the scene, I had the browser scene. Let me show you again. Here, this prompt. If you I run it again. This is the suggest only modes. You type something, you can type Apple and you can tab it to complete it or write something more and whatever. But this mode you have to search. So you California and you get several options and you can choose whatever you want. These two last options are just for my testing. Shouldn't probably be in the example. But helps me compare with other regular prompts. So that is my prompt. So if I now go to the browser view, see the browser, good. I have to get used to this obvious thing. And there was this request to send the new result to that list, even if the user hasn't typed anything. Because currently, every time the user changes his input, the list updates, or you are sent your function is sent the input string, and you can then return whatever you want from asynchronous services. You can just return a promise, so you can do whatever you want as long as you return a list. And so that's that request. So that's, I'm not going to do anything with that right now because I haven't decided yet what's the best thing. And then there's two others which I have created the merge request, pull request for, but other people have started it. But I've been letting this project go for some time, so let it go for some time. So I'm going to that pick up some pieces. So here you see there's other people's commits, and actually, yeah, I committed as well. I committed these two, but he started it, so he did some work, but it was so outdated now in a way that I had to do the additional work to avoid like merge conflicts, etc. So this I want to get done, but what's missing is that what I need is need to support all default value types. I think, I'm not sure that's a good question. Also index, that's the question. Should I support index? Because now I don't think, let's open a new tab. I don't think that I'm going to have the status stated bar and set it to the zoom is for separate pages. Sometimes you want separate pages, sometimes you want each individual page. The thing he does allow you to set the default value like this. And this is some of my code. He sets the default value, and if the he tried to find the default value by finding the default value index. From the real choices that aren't separated or disabled choices, I try to find the index where the value of the choice is. I think this would work with any value type. I'm not sure it's actually missing something here. I'm considering supporting index, but I just think it's so arbitrarily because you have a dynamic list. Why would you want item number 3 to always be selected in the dynamic list? And what if that item isn't there? I guess then doesn't select it, but I'm tempted to not select support index. I'm not sure what actually is needed here. I don't think there's. Is there a test maybe? Need to test all the default string number object. I think object as well. I'm gonna put that there for myself for a note for later. I don't want to do that yet because, well, sometimes you just want to do the simple things or the ones that you're close to finishing so you have less items on your plate. So this other one, if I do a new window, do you guys see it? Why did I do private? I just do a new window, then you don't see it. Good, because I wanted to do something separate. So I like check my messenger. Somebody's chatting with me. Tempted to play Warzone. Let's see if more people join. Okay, so here I have a support to a pull request to support disabled choices. Like is already supported by Inquire. I think that was added after it did my prompt. I'm not sure. And multi-type. Oh, this is just added text test that doesn't really have anything to do with this. I guess I wanted to change to be more secure what I did here. Because sometimes a choice can also be a simple value like a number or a string, or it can be an object, choice object that has disabled properties, name properties, value properties, etc. So a bit messy to add it here. I should probably just have done it separately, but well, now it's there. Could rebase it. I don't know. I think I might be lazy for that. It's my project. I do what I want. So people want to play. So what is left here? I don't know what is left here. I think I'm testing all of these things. And it has me issues with looping back the list when you end the list and you come back. It has me issues, I had to fix it separately. So what's missing here? What's missing? Can't I just merge it? I think it was actually fine. I just didn't. Sometimes you work on something and you want to like, you think you're there, but you shouldn't necessarily merge it right away. If you're a bit unsure, you could just join look at it later, like I did like now. Everything seems pretty straightforward, really. There's not much here. So this is the list renders. When I'm rendering the list, I'm just outputting different things. And I have tests, so I feel confident. So I'm gonna merge it. This is my code, my project. Everything is mine. So let's merge it. Good. So we have one pull request less. Always delete your branches. I think it should be automatic. Maybe this. Maybe can you always delete your branches? Branches. Branch protection rules. I don't want that. Let's look at this later. It doesn't matter. So, well, we got to do something. I'm thinking play Warzone now. I probably should be more disciplined when I'm streaming if this is gonna be of any interest to anyone. So, let's see. All right, I guess that's it for now. I got one pull request less. No coding today. But I'm not going to release it now because I'm going to do more things, and maybe in a few days I will make a release. I don't think it's necessary to make super small releases. I guess what small releases is good if you have a bug in there and people get a bug and if you allow the code, it's hard to take the bug. But if you have many small releases, when they upgrade like for the latest, maybe they can probably just figure out themselves where it went wrong, and they can help you. If you have many releases, they can help you find the actual bad commit that caused it, which is great. But okay, so bye for now. I hope to continue this, both this project and projects to come. Bye.